Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday and it is time to start a new Hannah Lynn page for the hashtag Help Hannah Lynn. The GoFundMe information is pinned to the top of your page, and that will explain to you the reason why we're doing the month of Hannah Lynn this month. Good morning, Courtney. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning, Kathleen. And good morning to all you out there in Lurker Land. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. It is cloudy here today, so hopefully the light will will stay with us long enough to color. Hello, Yana. Good morning. All right. So I'm going to zoom you in. And we'll get started here. We're going to be using the Arteza or Artezers, however you want to say it, the Arteza colored pencils. I did try to find the 120 set on Amazon or Arteza's website, and both are not available. So, hello, Catherine. Good morning. Both aren't available, so unfortunately I couldn't link a link for them. All right, I'm going to zoom you in. And I think we're going to start down here with the pumpkins, just because I have an idea for the dress, but it isn't fully formed in my brain yet. So we're going to work our way up instead of down, which is usually a little odd for me, but it's okay. We will move on with it. So how is everyone? I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful week, the end of the week. Hello, Noelle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm sorry I didn't see you. My coffee cup's in the way. There we go. All right, so we're going to start on this pumpkin here. The back side is going to be brighter than the front side because the moon. So I am using blood orange, which is number 73. And we're just going to do the shadow areas here. I haven't used the Artezas in a while, so I figured I would use them a little bit. Good morning, Alex. For anybody that was waiting for the After Dark stream last night, unfortunately I was not able to do it. I did have a horrible migraine that just would not go away, so I chose to keep my brain and not torture you all with me being overly quiet because my head hurt. Hello, Sue. And then we're going to start adding our brighter colors here in just a moment. I don't know how many of you are bored already, but I'm getting there. I did color another Laura Laura Green, Lana Green. That's it, Lana Green page over the weekend. I've got 6 more to go, and then that book will be finished. All right, and then we're going to use this one for the back side. So we're going to use orange for the deep part of the back side here. And then we're going to bring that orange into the front. Yeah, it went away. It is gone this morning, but it definitely wasn't something I wanted to stream with, that's for sure. Well, I have one finished book, but it's a smaller book. This is quite a bit larger than I have finished before, other than the 100 Days of Hugs. So I finished the 100 Days of Hugs. I'm almost finished the um, Art Matters. I still need to work on that one a little bit more. And I finished Peter Rabbit. So, yeah, I can count all my finished books on one hand. I know some people that just go right through their book and finish the whole thing, and it's like, good morning, Marcy. I hope you are doing well. Yeah, I'm glad it went away too. The change of weather makes my head pound sometimes, so. And it's starting to cool off here. It's starting to get a little bit rainier and all of that fun stuff. I'm going to sharpen this pencil. Yeah, I don't even think I finished a coloring book when I was little. Some pages I just didn't like them. Just like, no, I don't want to. I color all the pages that I wanted to color and then I give it to my sister. So again, the color I'm using is number 3 orange. And on top of the blood orange, which was number 73. Okay. And then we're going to use pumpkin orange, which is number 52. I do not. I do believe that I am going to have a set arriving here for me to foster and try out by a lovely person who has sent me some. But other than trying yours out when you were here, I have not purchased them. They're still on my wish list, but I'll try them out and love them for the person that sent them to me and give them a try and sit there and pine over purchasing them if I ever get a job that is an actual job and yeah, actually pays. Oh yeah, yeah. The rain starts coming and my head just starts pounding. The change of weather is worst thing for it. Yeah, I keep on putting them on my in my cart and on my list, and I take them out of my cart and leave them on the list. They're just expensive and I don't use a lot of water medium, so for me it does have that question of will I use them enough and enjoy them enough to warrant spending that kind of money. All right, and then the last one we're going to use on the back side especially is this one here, which is Tuscan Sun. Look at that yellow, hint of yellow in there for the areas that that moonlight is going to hit. All right. Then just to do it all over again. So now we're going to build that color. We've got all the color down. Now we're just going to build some of it up and fill in that tooth of the paper. This is printed on the Nina 67-pound cardstock or 65-pound cardstock, one or the other, which I normally print all of my pages on unless I'm using alcohol markers. Then I print on the heavier stuff, the smoother stuff. Hello, Allison. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you are doing well. Good morning, Callie. Oh, yes, coffee is a necessity. Absolutely. Mine was blocking chat, so I had to move it. I didn't move it far, I promise. We won't be killing anybody trying to get to my coffee, I promise. All right, and then we're going to go in with the orange. So that was blood orange. This one is orange. Again, going over top of the blood orange and blending that in. My artezas are quite well loved, so some of them you will see are quite short. So I do use them. I used to use them all the time. It was one of my favorite sets of pencils. Now I have so many others that all of them are my favorite now. But I do really enjoy the artezas, especially on cardstock. They work really well. There are some people that purchased the 72 Arteza set, and for some reason the 72, not the 120 from when I purchased them anyway, I don't know about the 120s now, but the 72 set got mixed up with the watercolor set. So the 72 set's pencil lead would move, like once you laid it down, it would move with water. I tested it on my set, and they did not move even a fraction of what was shown. So yeah, there was a bit of a controversy of what's the difference between the Arteza set that I have, that I purchased many, many, many moons ago, and the 72 set that was purchased recently at the time. And what it seems to be is that the 72 set, after contacting Arteza and asking, the 72 set's lead, the core, was mixed up with the 72 watercolor core. So they moved with water, and people were upset about it. That was the controversy. Your 120 moves with water. How old are they? I bought mine when they first came on the market. Hello, Wilcox, and hello, Shannon. Good morning, if I didn't say good morning already. How old are your pencils, Shannon? Because mine don't move with water. I did try it out just to make sure. Yeah, it's weird. Some do, some don't. It's just, and I know that I think some of the newer sets people were saying they do. I just know that mine, but I got mine when they first came out on the market. Yeah, yeah, that's what they were saying. But, it's a company. A lot of companies will say whatever in order to cover their butts. All right, now I'm going to take the blender. It's old. Yeah, wonder why. I wondered then why some people's do and some people's don't. And when I contacted Arteza about it, they said, well, the 72 set moves because of this, this, and this. And because my 120 set didn't move, I didn't ask them about the 120s, but more than likely it's the same problem. They put the wrong label on things, mixed up the cores, or gosh only knows. But yeah, that was the controversy is that they would move with water. So I'm just blending this with the Caran d'Ache blender and getting that nice and smooth. Because we want a nice bright pumpkin for our carriage. This is Cinderella, so we want the pumpkin to be a nice big bright pumpkin for the carriage. All right. Good morning, Angela. Thank you. Yeah, that might be interesting to look at too, if it's just the 72, the colors from the 72 set. That would be an interesting thing to look at. All right, so now we're going to use some greens for this part. So we're going to start with number 93, which is a basil green. Hello, Patty. Yes, yes, I love the blender. This image is from the Fairy Tale Darlings. So hold on one second and I will take a look and see exactly what the name of it is because I have them all in my books. Um, so it's Fairy Tale Princesses Storybook, the Storybook Darlings. And this one, of course, is Fairy Godmother is the name of the page. So I'm using number 93, which is Basil or Basil, depending upon how you say it. If you grew up with Faulty Towers, you say Basil. Basil. Basil! I love Faulty Towers. That was an awesome show. Now, as we come up further into the area that the moon is going to light up, we're going to start using this more in the center and the lighter color on the edge. That one there is behind that. So. It is a gorgeous green. Hello, butterflies. I do not know if it's a free download. I do know that she was having a sale on her Etsy. Um, for a little while there. I do believe that it's still going on. I'm not sure how long that her sale is going to run for. You can also purchase the book on Amazon. This vine is really long. And we're going to start curling under here. All right. And then we're going to use matcha green. Which is number 6. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I grew up watching Faulty Towers. I grew up watching a lot of British shows. My dad really liked the British shows. So. Faulty Towers and Red Dwarf. Just coming through and extending that dark green in. Oh, goodness. I thought it was lovely. I can't wait to see it finished. I love that little guy peering in, little scuba diver. Hello, Kenny. Did you finish the scuba diver page? I can't remember if that was in the fairy tale one. I thought that was in the under the sea one. Upstairs, downstairs, yeah, that's a good one too. Although I do believe I missed your last stream, and by the time I saw it was on, it was gone, so. There is somebody at my door. A FedEx guy just dropped something off at my door and rung my doorbell. Should I go see what it is? Maybe my husband will. So now I'm using lime green, which is a 0 or 101. Sorry. I got all excited about the FedEx guy. It might be the part for my coffee maker. My coffee maker broke. I was not happy. Oh, the Jack and the Beanstalk page. Ah. I thought you started the under the sea one. Oh, right, you were doing the mushroomy one, the last one that I saw. That's right. My brain is just so lost some days. But it is a mythographic page, so yeah, they can be a little daunting. I'm glad that you are doing better today. It's always good to be better. Some days we just gotta have our downtime and not have the ability to be fine all the time. All right, so there we have that. Now I'm going to blend that in. Oh, there's, oh, what we got there? What is that? Ooh. I got things in the mail, which is kind of good because okay, so let's see. I think I know who sent these. But some lovely person. Yes, the scuba diver. I love that scuba diver. He's so cute. Some lovely person sent me an entire package of Prismacolor whites because my Prismacolor white is a little small. So somebody replaced my Prismacolor whites, and I know who it was, so thank you very much because my Prismacolor white was a little small. Just a little. It's just a little small. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I absolutely do. I was going to pick some up at Hobby Lobby and I just haven't gotten there. But now I don't have to. Thank you. Yes, I was using it the other night and somebody kind of giggled at me as I was sharpening it. It's like I can still sharpen it. It still works. Yes, Noelle is in here somewhere. Hello, Britt. Good morning. And I did do the buddy color from Shannon's prompts, the group buddy color. So I have been coloring, I just haven't been coloring online a lot. Thank you, Britt. All right, now we're going to, since we have the colors out already, let's move down here to this pumpkin. Let's close that. There we go. And we'll do this pumpkin and the little mices. Now this pumpkin's not going to have as much brightness on it. We actually might even add a little bit of green. Let's use the matcha green. Just in a couple of places. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Mona. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You bought a new one a few days ago, a new Prisma white. Now I'm using blood orange, which is number 73. Good afternoon, Catherine. Welcome back. And thank you. Just saying. Oh, I am sorry, Yana. That's no good at all. Yeah, I am too short to even consider reaching the floor of the passenger side. So if my purse falls down there, I am SOL. I have to get out of my car, go all the way around, pick it up. Too short and too tubby. All right, and then we're going to use orange. Nice. I do believe that they are on uh, the Etsy store fairly inexpensively. I think six something. And I'm just using a really light hand. I'll come back through and I'll add more color and build it up. These pencils are really soft, so you can squish. If you are a squisher and you prefer to squish the pigment into the page, you can do so with the Artezas. I just personally don't like doing that. It's just not the way I color, so. But you can also layer them up and get a coverage as well. Okay. The Arteza, Artezers, however you want to say it. And now I'm using pumpkin orange. No worries, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Practicing restraint, are you? Now we're just going to go back through. I'm going to start with the matcha. So that's number 6. And then we're going to use the blood orange, which is number 73. Oh, yeah, yeah. That is one of those things that was the first thing that I bought when I started coloring, was a printer. There's so many people out there saying that you can get cardstock and you can print them on cardstock and they're beautiful. And it's like, okay. And they weren't wrong. However, I do find I color in the coloring books a lot more now than I did back then. My printer does not get nearly as much. Yeah, the 120 set has been out of stock for quite some time. I did try to see if they were back in stock. They do come back in stock every once in a blue moon, but and I should have grabbed a set the last time I saw that they were in stock, but I didn't because I do have a spare set, so which is good because a lot of my colors are starting to get a little short. Now we're going in with orange, which is number 3. And then pumpkin orange. Oh, nice. Which is number 52. I don't have Lost Oceans anymore. It was one of the ones that was sent away in the purge. The Great Purge of 2024. Hi there, Patty. One of my, and I'm not going to say favorite because I don't have favorites, but one of the budget pencils that I really do enjoy having in the corner that I don't think I would do without is the Artezas, but they're not really all that budget friendly as much as they used to be. Um, the Brute Funer Squares is one of those must-have in the collection. And I really actually enjoy the Amazon Basics. I like those pencils. The Artlicious are really nice as well, which are another budget-friendly one. The Artex are a great budget-friendly pencil. Well, there's so many of them. Why do you ask these things? Yeah, I was not fond of the color, or not the colors, the Crayola. Um, they work. They definitely work, but you have to work them and work them hard to get the payout that the Artisto are really nice too, and that's a good budget-friendly one too. The only downside to some of them are they're smaller sets, so they only come in a 72 set or a 74, whatever, 72. Um, and I like more colors than that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Um, they do work. You can definitely color with them, but you do have to work them. Um, and they definitely work you so that your arm is quite. My arm is always sore after using them. So their adult coloring ones that they came out with a couple of years ago aren't too bad. They're a lot nicer than regular Crayolas, but still have to work them a little bit harder than you do, say, the Arteza or the even the delis, the Starjoy, all of those as well. You have to work a whole lot less than the Crayolas. Not saying they're a bad pencil, but they do need to be worked. Yes, the Starjoy original, not the Starjoy Gold, but the Starjoy original are a fantastic set of pencils. I really enjoy them. I was actually debating on using the Artezas or the Starjoys. Yeah, the Brutes 120 squares. That is definitely one of those must-haves in the. Now I'm using the Basil Green, and she's blocking a lot of that moonlight, so we're not getting any direct light onto the earth, so I'm not going to worry too much about staying into the center because it's a small area. All right, going to come up into these ones up here. The bottom is going to have that. And we'll add the other colors as well, but all right. And then we're just going to come into the leaf here as well. Some smaller areas especially don't need to be layered as much. They don't need as much color put on them to get a good level of color. And just because they're smaller areas, you're not going to get a whole lot of color showing if you try to put too many colors on a small area. So I'm using the matcha green, which is number 6. Yes, the 150 Prismas are a nice set of pencils. Um, I am not a huge Prisma fan. They do work on some things, but they're not one of my go-tos. I know that Prisma is a go-to for a lot of people, but I'm not a squisher. And I know you can layer them and that sort of thing, but they do work really well for that squishing of them. I just don't like the wax bloom that I get with them. And that's just a personal preference. Now I'm going in with the lime green on the leaf here. But Prismas are a very lovely set of pencils. The older Prismas even more so, but hello, Kara. Yeah, polys are definitely one of those things that you need to layer. And if you can find them on sale, you can get them at a good price, but you have to find a really good sale. I'm just going through with my blender. I like using the blender on some things. Some areas I prefer to leave the white spot come through, but there are some things that I want to have a little bit smoother, a little bit shinier. Like for the dirt, for example, I will probably leave that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing that I really, really don't like about the Prismas is the wax bloom. Poet! Hello, Poet! Hello, hello, hello. What happened to my diamond paintings? Absolutely nothing. However, Diamond Art Club is causing some issues for Hannah Lynn. So we are doing a tribute to Hannah Lynn to raise awareness as well as do some fundraising for her so that she can battle the battles that she needs to battle for her art. How are you doing, Poet? I haven't seen you in so long. How's school back in session? There is a link at the top of your screen, pinned to the top of your screen, that does explain what Hannah Lynn is going through. Oh, wow, that is a good sale. Absolutely. If you can get them for 50% off, absolutely. The only reason why I have them is somebody did an oopsie at, I think it was Blick, and put them on for sale at, I think, $35 or $37 a box, so I bought two. I bought one for me and one for my mom. I bet. I bet. Well, been loving seeing all your postings and all your videos throughout the summer. Actually, the Prismacolor White came in at a really good time because it gives me the ability to do what I wanted to do on her dress. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, when my mom messaged me at, I think it was 5:30 in the morning. Ooh, nice. Steampunk vampires. Always good. Always good. But yeah, my mom messaged me at like 5:30 in the morning, sent me a link and said, buy these now." She tried to buy them and they wouldn't send them to Canada, so it's like, "Okay, Ma." And then I saw the price and I went, "Okay, Ma." And I bought them for the price of two, at the time, less than half the price of one for two sets. It was like, yeah, I'll be buying those. I'm using raw umber 132 for our base color for the dirt. Oh no, not this morning. It was when Blick had their oopsie. That was years ago. No, no, she doesn't. Not that I know of, anyway. She knows they exist, but I don't think she watches. And if she does, she's never said anything, so I don't know. I don't think so, though. Oh, yes, and Blick fixed that issue pretty quick. PDQ. By 9 in the morning, they were sending out letters to people saying, "We're not honoring this." Yes, you are. They're already taking the money and already shipped. So, yes, you are. They had to honor a lot of them. And they honored mine because they, like I said, I got mine at like 5:30 in the morning. By the time they caught the problem, um, they were already purchased. The money was already taken out of my account, and they were already in shipping. So, which was really quick. I was actually surprised on how quickly we went from purchase to in the shipping department. But it was on their website, so they had to honor it. They were so mad. I heard a rumor that that guy was quitting anyway, so that's why he did it. Yeah, probably. That is probably true. That's probably why they take absolutely forever to ship things out. All right, so we're using burnt umber 119. Yeah, it was pre-pandemic. It was before the pandemic, I do believe. I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure it was probably the year of or the year before, or a couple of months before it hit. It was a while ago. The dress is going to be white, but we're going to do the highlights of the dress and the shadows of the dress in different color. The shadows of the dress are going to be done in a light pink or a light purple. I'm still deciding on that. And all of the embellishments on the dress are going to be done in glitter gel pen. So that's why we're not working on the dress too much right now. We'll get everything else done and then we'll work on the dress. Yeah, wow. Yeah, sometimes Blick is quite slow, and sometimes well, a lot of times their pricing is a lot more expensive than um, Amazon or other sellers. All right. All right, now we're just going to do one more darker color. So we're going to use cocoa, I think. Yeah, yeah, we're going to use cocoa brown. What's for breakfast? You out there making breakfast? We gotta know now, Noelle. You're out there making food. We need to know what kind of food, so that I know what to, make myself for breakfast now. Yeah, Blick used to be a lot quicker with their shipping pre-pandemic. Ooh, nice. That sounds good. Now I want one. And now I'm going to have that for that is what I'm going to have for brunch. Well, lunch. Because now I want one. Because it sounds so good. Waffles. I can't eat waffles. I have toaster waffles in the freezer. Yes, we are using the Arteza, whichever way you want to say it. All right. And then we're going to go back over it with our lightest color, which is our raw umber. Well, it seems that the sun has decided that it's going to come out, so I can actually have the light on my page instead of seeing it all gray. Sometimes when the clouds come in, the light gets so diffused it just looks like it's blah instead of the nice bright colors that it should look. Now, because we want the soil here to have some texture, we're not going to blend this with the blender so that the white spot shows through and gives that texture to the soil. All right, then the next one we're going to use is the burnt umber. Just going over and building those colors up. And down here, building up those shadow areas. And then the cocoa. Hello again, Courtney. Welcome back. Okay, then through here. And there we have the dirt. Our little micey fellas there. We're going to do those little fellas in gray. So we're going to start with dolphin gray. I know field mice are not gray, but we've got too much brown going on down there, so I don't want to put too much brown on the mice too. So we will do them in gray. And then this one. And then a bit of koala gray. Thank you. You can use glitter gel pens in anything you want. I don't have a lot of Jade Summer books. I would assume so. What I would suggest if you are going to use anything in a book that you're not sure the paper, whether or not it's going to work well, is just take a page in the back of the book. Most books have a color check page, a page that you can test your pens, markers, and pencils on, and do a bit of a color check to see if the pen is going to go through the page. I do believe that Jade Summer books are single-sided, so single pages. So just put something behind the page, a piece of paper, and you shouldn't have any issues. All right. Just going to blend this in with. So we took dolphin gray and koala gray. And then we're going to take a little bit of pink. And we're going to use peony pink. Because every pencil is different and every pencil is wonderful. Same reason why I do. And then we're going to take this one. And this one here is peaches and cream. All right, and then we're going to take our basil and sharpen it. I am doing good. Doing good. Better than I was yesterday. Sorry, I keep on looking up and reading back in chat so that I don't miss anybody's comments, but sometimes I miss things, so I have to say things out of order. Exactly. That's my thing, Sue, is every book has a set of pencils that works well in it. Some books, some pencils have several different books that they work well in. And sometimes, there's just one set of pencils that works well in that one book. And that, and, I really, really like to collect them. But I do use them all. I don't have a set of pencils that I have never used. I have a set of pencils that I'm not sure if I ever want to use, but I have used them. But I'm afraid to use them too much because I don't want them to disappear on me. All right. Okay, so there we have the lower part all finished up there. Now we're going to move up here. We're going to do the vines here, and then we'll do her face, I guess. And her hair. We're not going to get into the dress itself quite yet because that's going to take a lot of time. So I'm going to take care of the things that aren't going to take a whole lot of time first. And I have a vision in my head for the dress. I can't guarantee that my vision is going to come true. So, yes, it's the Arteza. All right. There we have that done. Now we're going to zoom you up. We're going to move you on up to the face. There we go. Now for her face, we're going to start with 138, which is earth red. And we're going to put in the shadows. Sorry about that. And her little button nose. Thank you, Marilyn, and hello, welcome. Running errands is always fun. Not. And come up under here with the hand. Now this side and this side is going to be lit up a little differently. So we're not going to shadow it as much. All right. And then I'm going to use a little bit of marmalade. It is. It is the godmother, yes. I don't know why I just did that. I could have used the other one that I have been using instead of shaking you guys all up. Oh, I did. And this part here. And this part here. Oh, there's that part there. Okay. Thank you. Where else? Make sure I didn't miss anywhere else. So that is the gate. Okay, I think that's it. Good catch. Oh, I do not want green. All right, so now we're using the marmalade. She's reaching into that ugly teenager stage. Hello, Dion. All right, and then some peaches and cream. turn it just slightly here. Blend all that together. And then we're going to take our white Prismacolor. Yep, she's always got serious eyelashes on her pages. And we're going to use this Prismacolor white to blend and tone down the color a little bit. From the lovely person that sent me the Prismacolor whites. Now I don't have to use my little stubby. My little stubby friend. Now we're going to take a little bit of the peony pink. Come in and do her cheeks. So then we're going to take some red lips. So we're going to use cherry red, which is 137. Possibly. Hello, Calamity. Oh, nice. You're guessing this is from her book? This is one of Hannah Lynn's books, yes. This is the Fairy Tale Darlings, or Fairy Tale Princesses. This one here is called The Godmother. Thanks, Brett. And then we want a really icy blue for her eyes. So we're going to start with this one, I think. Yeah, let's start with robin egg. So we're going to start with the robin egg blue. And very, very lightly. And then we're going to go in with the peacock blue. All right, Kara, thanks so much for coming and hanging out. You're fine. Thank you, poet. All right. And then just a little tiny bit darker with the Prussian blue. Sorry about that. Like so. And then we're going to make them very icy. So we're going to add some white through here. Like so. And then we need our black. So this is Noir, which is number 12. So that was, the blues I used was number 44, number 8, and number 142, and then a white Prisma over top. And then for the centers, we're using Noir, which is number 12. Now we're going to go over the eyelashes that we've covered up with the white. I'm just going to turn it so that I can get into these ones here. Same with her. There. Now if you are really careful and don't go over top of your inked areas, you may not even need to do this, but I like to do it because it makes it stand out a little more. And I'm no good at being careful. Okay. Now let's do her hair. And we're going to start off with, is it this one that I want to start off with? No, let's start off with this one. And this one. Okay, so we are going to be doing her hair white, but we're going to be adding a little bit of a creamy yellow for the glow of the moon and blue for the highlights. It's the fairy godmother. All right, so we're going to put the glow of the moon back here. And the stars. And of course, the glow from the wand. Like so. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Britt. All right, so we're going to get the hair done today. So I'm just flicking this through in the shadowed areas. And this is periwinkle blue. Because even though the fairy godmother is beautiful, she is older. So we are going to give her an older hair color. Nice! Nice! I don't have the Any Day books. I have been looking at them, but same with the R.J. Hampson one. I need that book, but I will have to restrain myself. I was going to get it, and then I got enabled. I got enabled on something else, so I had to hold off because I didn't know such things existed. So now I say older hairstyle, and then it dawns on me that this is one of those hairstyles that the young kids are doing on purpose now. So Uh, the new one from R.J. Hampson, which is Mountain King or something like that. It's an awesome book. A friend of mine has it, showed me a flip through, and it just made me want it even more. But I will restrain, behave myself. All right. All right, and then we're going to take our white and we're going to blend it in. Now remember that your Prisma white is very opaque, so you will be covering up some of that black, which is fine. I don't mind that. Just try not to go over the eyelashes that you just finished drawing back in, like I just did. Now I want that to be a little tiny bit bluer, so I'm just going to take the Prussian blue and just go in a couple of little areas and just darken that in a little bit more. And then we'll pull that out with the white. Like so. And I want a little bit more down here as well. In the darkest areas, we're going to add that Prussian blue. And we'll just drag it out with the white. Same with the yellow. We're going to come back through up here. And this is number 75, which is jasmine yellow. We're just going to brighten that back up a little bit. Like so. Yes, that is another one that I need as well. Yes, she's a hairfluencer. Yes, influencing the hairstyles of today. Yeah, I want the new Kanoko book as well. All these new books coming out, and I want them all. Can't color in them all, but I want them all. All right. Then again, in our deeper shadow areas with the Prussian, and we'll take the white and drag it out. blend it in. Like so. And there we have her hair. Yeah, she is an absolutely fantastic artist. I'm going to zoom you back in, and we're going to take a look at her whole being all together. We will be continuing on with her dress as well as the background on Monday. I think we'll just finish up, now that I'm looking at it, the gate area here. So we're going to use the silver and a little bit of unicorn purple. So I'm going to zoom you back in and we'll finish up that area too. Might as well, since it's already there. Sorry about the zoom in, zoom out. But yeah, I just want to finish that up while we're here. So I don't forget what I wanted to do with them. I have so many different artists that I really enjoy. So I'm just putting the silver on the gate here. It's our base color. So I'll show you how I'm going to do this, and then I will skedaddle. And go and have some fried egg sandwiches. Because somebody has made me want fried egg sandwiches. Alright, then we're going to take the unicorn purple. And we're going to use that for our shadow. Like so. And then I'll do the same thing over here. Just do it very quickly. It doesn't take a whole lot. I'm not putting a whole lot of effort into the fence line because it is a very thin fence. Now I did think about doing it wrought iron, but I don't want it to blend into the skyline, so. So I will do it. I was going to do it black iron, but it's going to blend too much into the night sky. So we do it silver. Add the purple unicorn for shadow. Like so. And there we have that. All right, now we'll zoom out. Zoom out. There we go. All right, so we have done everything up to the sky area and other than her dress. So on Monday we'll work on the sky area and then her dress. I'm going to do her dress last because I'm going to be using things on her dress I don't want to rub my hand through because I will drag it everywhere. So we will do her dress and the magic wand and all the sparkly stuff last, but we'll do the sky and the moon, and then we'll start working on her dress itself. Thank you, Patty. So that is how she's going to be for now. Um, on Monday, we will be on at our normal time at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then we have the 21st and 23rd. We'll still have our streams on those days. And then we won't be streaming again until the 5th of October. So, yeah. So I hope to see you all on Monday. Of course, tomorrow is going to be our adult coloring from the beginning video, which will be put out tomorrow, covering alcohol markers and how to blend them with each other. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, with that, I would like to say thank you all very much for watching. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.